We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
What do you think, Arthur?
Well, I wasn't on that boat, so hard to say, but I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have.
Thank you, son. We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new.
I hope not.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now. For now. We got this. We're safe. Stay strong, Hosea. What about you, Arthur? You doubting me too?
Never.
Good. Because you know me, son. I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, because they ain't never gonna find us. But we need money.
Of course, Dutch.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
And the money's well hidden in Blackwater?
I believe so, and they don't even know we dumped it.
Oh, well, it can wait then. Anyway, try not to worry.
All right, then.
We weren't there, Hosea.
I'm aware of that. And they shouldn't have been either.
Oh, we can't change nothing now. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
Okay, Arthur.
You okay in here, Molly? It might be warmer by the fire.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. Well, just hang in there.
Okay, Arthur.
Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. Last time, we got introduced to our gang. Well, there's no other way of putting it. To our gang and, Arthur Morgan here. Escaped from a robbery gone wrong. Did a bunch of other crazy things, like shooting other outlaws. And getting our buddy John back from some wolves. But now, here we are. At this abandoned mining camp known as Coulter. While we wait for the winter to stop. Hey, there's Javier.
Morning, Arthur.
How are you feeling?
Oh, you know, freezing to death.
We'll find a way off of here soon.
Okay, Arthur.
Alright. He's just standing guard with his gun. We got ourselves a journal. Before we go read it, we should go see what's in the other cabin.
It's okay. It's okay. You're safe now. She'll be okay, Arthur.
I'm sure she will, Mary Beth.
Keep warm. All of you. Keep warm. Just a few more days and we'll get off this hill.
I hope so.
Stay strong.
It's been a nasty few days.
I know. And we've had tough times before. We keep moving and we keep together. Same as always. All of you. Ain't that so, Mr. Morgan?
Of course.
He that is so impoverished that he hath no oblation chooseth the tree that will not rot. He seeketh unto him a cunning workman to prepare a graven image that shall not be moved. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told to you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? Is it he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in, that bringeth the princes to nothing? He maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. Yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth. And he shall also blow upon them, and they shall wither, and the whirlwind shall take them away as stubble. To whom then will ye liken me, or shall I be equal, saith the Holy One? Lift up your eyes on high, and behold, who hath created these things, that bringeth out their hosts by number, and calleth them all by names, by the greatness of his might, for that he is strong in power, not one faileth. Why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speaketh, O Israel? My way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from God. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that hath no might he increaseth their strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fail. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
That's real pretty, Reverend, but what on earth does it mean?
I don't know, Miss Karen. I realize now that I truly don't. That it brings me comfort.
Well, that was fun. If I remember what I know, I think that's supposed to be a reference, well, obviously from the Bible. It's Jacob fighting an angel sent by God, like with his fists. Crazy, huh? Reverend Swanson. Well, right now we can go talk to everyone here in this cabin. And if you haven't noticed yet, there ain't gonna be much action in this video here. But that's not the point. We gotta get some stuff out of the way.
You got any miracles for us, Reverend?
I wish I did.
Yep. We need something. You okay there, Karen?
Fine, but I would kill for a whiskey.
You ain't wrong. Well, try to stay strong.
Sure.
Karen. And there's poor Mrs. Sadie Adler. Those goddamn O'Driscolls.
Ma'am, I'm real sorry about all of this.
My husband, my house.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. You okay, Mary Beth?
Just thinking of Jenny, Mac, Davy, Sean, and wondering who's next.
We'll pull through. At least we got John back now. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
Stay warm.
Mary Beth over here. And there's Susan. Or as everyone else is going to know her by, at least by the end, Miss Grimshaw. She's a dragon.
You done the best you can with this place, Miss Grimshaw?
It could be worse, given the circumstances.
No doubt. Well, just hang in there.
Yes, well, all right.
And here's Tilly. She's, well, you know, I'm not gonna whine. I don't feel the need to.
You staying warm there?
Trying to. At least we've got a fire now.
Yep. Well, try to stay strong.
Take care then.
Here we got this guy behind him. Uncle. Hi, Uncle.
How you doing, Uncle?
I'm okay. I've been through worse. You know, I did one time in,
Sorry, I can't right now.
And right here in the back would be, Leopold Strauss.
Okay, Mr. Strauss?
I think so. Well done for finding Mr. Marston. Some good news at least.
Yep. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
Yes, I suppose.
And there's poor John. Man, he's a mess. But that's what happens when you get your face ripped out by wolves. That's what happens when you rob boats with money on them.
You doing okay now? I think so. Thank you. Of course. Well, just hang in there. Good enough.
Good enough, 'cause he's got, you know, half of his face missing. And here's Abigail.
Hey, how's he doing?
He's okay. Just needs some rest. Thank you again, Arthur.
That's alright. Keep him warm.
And there's this boy over here. His name is Jack.
You a bit happier now, Jack?
Will he be okay?
Yeah, I think so. Just needs to rest. Anyway, try not to worry.
Okay.
Morning.
I can't.
Maybe I shouldn't. And that's everyone here. That's most of our gang. Well, at least the ones that don't shoot. Speaking of which, we ought to go take a look at that. It's about time. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. This is a journal. Blackwater. That's the town that boat was on. There's another picture of Blackwater. And now, we got some words.
I bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in that fire all those months ago, whenever it was. I haven't written or drawn much in the past few months, but I was missing it more than I thought I would. And finally in your store, so here I am, I guess. After all that business up north and the fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness, traveling down from the northern grizzlies. Stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food was easy to find and life was good. Dutch had to leave for some land we was gonna buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria, or he got spooked we were being watched by the law and that somebody knew who he was, and we never bought it and we are wandering still. We picked up a couple of new folk in the grizzlies. Jenny, sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch met in a bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah. He's pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Hosea and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually, we came out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater, although sometimes I stay in town, hunting for opportunities.
There's a picture of Jenny. That's a very nice picture. Who knew Arthur was, big, strong, scary guy like Arthur Morgan here could draw? Who knew?
I might be onto something. We got plenty of money. The trail we took was so tortuous and slow, nobody could have followed us south and east or figured out where we was heading. We were thinking about California. Then Dutch and Hosea brought us down to Blackwater.
Another picture of it.
Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them was last here. I was told to expect little more than a trading post, but the place is growing fast, and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there's certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living a more civilized life after so long under canvas, but I do not particularly like being this near to a town. We are living here, camping outside town mostly, hidden in plain sight, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father to that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. I heard talk of a man sounded like Trelawney, but we haven't seen him for many months.
For all we know, he kept riding north. Wouldn't be the first time. Apparently John left the gang at some point, but he came back. And little Jack in there is his son? Maybe? I'm not exactly sure. We'll get to that later.
Hosea and I are onto something. Something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with a real estate scam Hosea thinks he may have discovered. I'm not sure yet. The perfect prime, we think. One where we rob crooks. We're being real careful. It's fun working with Hosea again. The man is an artist of nonsense. Even if nothing comes of it, we are having an amusing enough time.
There's the boat.
It's good to be running scams again. Hosea is a born huckster. He's getting anxious, worried that by lingering in town, we are going to bring undue attention on ourselves. But Dutch thinks he is also on to something big. His words, not mine. Bank money being brought in by boat, apparently. So for now, we're working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan is to flee west into the desert country someplace if we can. Micah and Dutch are planning to rob the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches. Cash coming in for the banks, coming in by boat. For once, I am not getting involved in the job. Hosea and I are too taken up with our business, which I believe could go very well, and Dutch seems confident that with the group assembled, all will be okay. Plan is for them to carry out the job, then flee into the wilderness out to the west. The next day, Hosea and I carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's also talking about a lot of other places.
More nice picture. Blackwater Saloon. That's what it says on the windows there. You know what this is supposed to mean? Well, we know that robbing the boat failed very, very badly. When he was trying to get out, Arthur. No more horse. And the crossed out Blackwater.
We have been running for weeks. I mean, running more than usual. The job they was pulling in Blackwater, robbing that ferry, it turned into a disaster. Young Jenny got killed, poor thing. Sean and Mac both got arrested or killed. Nobody seems sure which. Dutch shot a girl. I'm not too sure if by accident or design. It seems like it might have been a setup. We took to the hills in an almighty scramble, leaving money and most of our things behind. Then, as we were fleeing east over the Grizzlies, an almighty storm hit us. Davy Callender, who had got shot in the gut on the raid, passed away. It was brutal to watch, and the rest of us nearly froze. But we found shelter and have been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we await the thaw.
Davy. Camp Coulter.
Hardly the spring I had been hoping for. Hosea and I had been planning a robbery of our own in Blackwater, but I guess that's been abandoned along with most of what I owned. I am profoundly concerned as to what happens next, once we leave this place or the law finds us cowering up here. Found a girl, well, a woman I should say. Her husband had been murdered by some of Colm O'Driscoll's boys. Nasty business.
And that's all he wrote. That's all the details we're going to get on, as they call it, the Blackwater Massacre. Arthur here wasn't involved in the raid on the boat, but a bunch of other people were. John, Micah, Javier, Davy, and Jenny are dead, and a bunch of other people. Really bad. I think there's one other thing I want to see before we go.
Is this. You're the one with the death wish. I am doing everything I can to keep these people alive.
Pinkertons. Lots of them, and bounty hunters too, more than ever before, and all after us. We were set up in Blackwater.
And none of them dumb enough to take that pass in winter or think us fool enough to do it neither. We got a few weeks. By the time they find out where we are, we'll be gone.
Where to?
I ain't got that yet. But this ain't done. Not no way.
Just stormed off because Hosea beat his logic.
You warned them about that Blackwater job.
Yes, but who listens to me anymore?
Oh, we'll work this out.
Dutch, you just stormed off. You didn't even know where we're going now.
I ain't sure how long we can realistically stay up here, Dutch.
Oh, you don't start too. You're getting as bad as he is.
Okay, well, we don't have to talk about this now. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
Thank you, Arthur.
And they're just gonna stay over there. Who else is there? Might have been a trap in Blackwater. Pinkertons and bounty hunters. You know what? If we go any further, I might have to explain it for the idiots in the audience. No offense, but I'm going to say it for the idiots in the audience. The Pinkerton Detective Agency is let's just say it's real. And it's something that did exist during this period of time. It's like the FBI before it was the FBI. And those Pinkertons are used in a lot of Western films. They're named a lot if anyone hasn't seen one. But odds are no one has. Some are good, some are really stinky though. He's going back in. Hey, Dutch. Come on, get back in there. Okay, that's really weird. Can you, get in there, Dutch? I have never seen this happen.
Okay there, Dutch?
Thank you. Thank you for bringing John back. Finally, some relief.
He's beat up, but he'll be all right, I hope. Well, try to stay strong.
All right, then.
How you feeling, Hosea? You've been coughing a lot.
It's the cold. Thank you for bringing John back.
Of course. Well, just hang in there.
All right, Arthur.
And here's Molly. She sleeps with Dutch.
Molly,
Hey,
how are you doing?
cold, but I'll live.
Good.
Just gonna try and stay warm.
And I think that's, for now, in my honest opinion, everything. But, oh god, it is really cold out here. Oh, another thing I just remembered. See all this cold and all this snow? For all we know, we might be running around during the Great Blizzard of 1899. Neat. Well, I hope you can, I hope you enjoy what I've got planned. So, just, strap yourselves in and get ready for the rest. Because next time on Red Dead Redemption 2, we're going to be taking a look at those blips on the map, the yellow, and seeing what we can do. See you guys then.